Hello, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you can conditional format the numbers or letters to auto color the background. So let's do some conditional formatting. So let's go ahead and highlight the range I want to do conditional formatting. You can do the entire column if you want, so that means every cell that I just selected going all the way down for infinity will have the conditional formatting. Or you can just specify a range by left clicking and dragging the range you want to affect. So I want to go all the way down to the bottom right corner. And now I've selected all the test scores. Now if I right click and scroll down in the menu, you can see something that says conditional formatting. So I will click on conditional formatting now. And this is where I can apply basically B3 to M32. And that's basically saying this is cell B3 and this is cell M32. All right. Now, what I have are options on what I want a conditional format. So if the cell is empty, it's not empty, it contains, text does not contain, starts with, ends with, date, greater than, less than, etc. You have a lot of options. So let's just do is greater than, all right? And let's say, or actually let's do greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to, and then let's put in the number 90. Now I have the option to affect the text and the background. So this is just generic. Also, I could come down here on the fill background and say, okay, I want it to be bright green. That is very bright, but it works. I would recommend like maybe a lighter green or than that. And notice all the cells that have 90 or greater are now green. So I can then now add another rule to this range and say, let's say greater than, or say less than 70. All right, so anything that's less than 70, and it's going to highlight it for you, let's make it a red. So there, anything below 70 is now red. Let's add another rule, and this one's actually kind of cool, is between. So we can say is between 70 and 89, because we did 90. And let's just do 0.99 to cover our basis. And then let's say it's going to be yellow. And then I hit done. All right, so all my cells were affected. This one, I believe, is because of the hyperlink. So let's delete the hyperlink. Let's unlink it and see what happened with this one. Why that one didn't turn green. So let's take a look at this. Still a hyperlink. And let's put 90 in and hit enter. Okay, so I think that had something to do with it. I don't know why. Let's try that again. Let's do hyperlink and see what happens. Yeah, okay, so if you do a hyperlink, it looks like it's going to affect the background. So maybe you'd have to put a conditional format for that. Anyway, that was something that kind of stood out there. So let's undo that. All right, so basically those are the rules and parameters I set. So I'm gonna now hit X and get rid of that. So now if I come in here to any number and say 50, 80, 30, all right, you can see that it's auto conditional formatting the color background for me in the range that I selected. Let's add a new one. And let's say I want to do words. So let's delete all of the information here and we'll just do comment. I'm just making this up. Let's do past, needs help, conference. I'm making these words up. All right, so here's the deal. So I'm just going to kind of quickly copy and paste everything you saw down the column. That way we can move faster in the video. So what if I highlight this range and right click and go to conditional formatting? I can add a new rule and I can say text is exactly. That means it's going to match it. And I say past and I can say I want it to be orange. So there is an example of affecting words. Add another rule and text is exactly needs help. Let's make that yellow. And notice it's going to highlight everything that has needs help exactly yellow. Add another one. and then you can say conference, and then right now we can say I want that one to be light blue, and then I hit done. So you can see that you can do conditional formatting for things other than numbers. You can do it for words and letters too. So I hope this was helpful. In this video, we'll show you how to conditional format your sheets. Keep in mind, very similar in Excel. Please note that was weird about the link when you hyperlink. I'm wondering if that's because you would have to go in there and change something in the conditional formatting to match that link name that you put in there. So something that stood out. Thank you so much for watching this short video.